welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing? My name is chiamakaohadiugha and you are welcome back to my channel. This one is actually a podcast, so I'm also doing a recording. Obviously, I think by now anybody returning viewers should know, but yes, this is a podcast episode live on YouTube, and the audio version is on my podcast channel. If you're listening on the pod, hi, it's nice to be here with you again. It is Getting Off with Chiamaka, and today I have come to get something off. I've actually had it in mind for a while, but it just really makes sense how getting this second phone really just eases me off, and whatever I want to do, especially when I have time to do it, like when I mean have time, when I have a little bit of privacy to do that. As you can see, I'm not hiding to do this. I'm literally in the parlor, a section of the parlor, and I have doing this. It's Sunday and I have an afternoon proclamation in church. So while I'm actually ready to go to church, but I'm like, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to have this other time. I already have videos that are coming up, but let me just keep adding to my list. You just never know. I'm just basically just seizing the opportunity to do all this. So today I'm just going to be talking about something that's really deep in my heart, and I'm just really happy that I get to do a video version of this. But before we get into the gist, today is the 6th of March. It's a Sunday. Before yesterday, for like a full 1 week now in Abuja, it's been very, very hot. Like, I don't even get it anymore. And on top of that, power supply has been very poor. Like, it's terrible. And then I'm just pitying people. Like, I was discussing with my sister yesterday. I was just pitying people that don't even have generators. Let's not say solar system, but like people that don't even have generators, how they're doing. And then people that have, and then they have to go through all this fuel scarcity that is for 2 weeks now. It's so bad. I just keep praying my dad doesn't run out of fuel, because my father is not somebody that is going to sit down in a fuel station to buy fuel. So I'm just hoping by the time his own is almost running out, things have seized up. But like, the heat is so bad. Normally I don't sweat. I can get sweaty, but not like you can visibly see me sweating. Like right now I'm sweating because I tried to put on the AC, and I don't know if something is wrong with it. And then there's a fan close to me. If I put it on, people are not going to hear what I'm saying. So I'm left with the natural cool air coming in, but the impact is not so much. So just in case you see me sweating, I'm fine. I'm not tensed at all. So I don't sweat. I get sweaty, but it's not visible for you to know that I am actually sweating, right? But for these past few days, I've been dripping. I can't remember the last time I was so sweaty that I could feel like a drop of water like drop from my face. Last night was funny. The kitchen was so hot because we're cooking and we couldn't open up the back door because of mosquitoes as well. Like, wahala no dey finish in this Nigeria. You can't do one thing and then the other thing serves you. Like, you can't open the door in the evening because of mosquitoes. We literally had to manage. So while I was trying to tidy up so that we could go to bed, if I literally just leave the kitchen, I was sweating. And it was so bad that when I do like this, normally when people get very sweaty, they do like this, and they move their hand like this. And then you actually see the sweat leave their hands. I've been sweating, like I've been dripping. Once I'm in a place where it's just like it's not airy at all, I'm sweating. And then you would think for someone that walks under the tree at the hospital that I don't get sweaty. that's a joke because I actually still get sweaty. So it's just really, it's terrible. It's terrible. And then yesterday, 5th of March, around like 10 p.m. thereabout, the weather changed. It was a bit cooler, and then it seemed like it was about to, like, when it's coming, the rain is coming heavy, and then the drops on the, like, the roof is sounding very like, big rain is coming. I was in the toilet. I was like, no, is this rain? Is this rain? Like, so I was so happy. I was like, wow, this is rain. Now, last week I wanted to make my hair. I've been tying scarf for like 3 days to work. Even the scarf is not even comfortable. I want to make this particular hairstyle. Is very light. I am definitely going to carry that hair for like 3 months. But then, with the way I've been sweating lately, I was telling my sister maybe I will hold on before I can make the hair. Let's see how the weather will be this coming week. I've actually already made up my mind to do it last Friday, but that did not work because I was so sweaty and I got delayed at work, so I couldn't leave the time I already planned for myself. So I was like, you know what, I'll just scrap it. But now that rain gave sign, and then what seemed like 3 minutes, the whole thing just disappeared. Like, I was so excited, I posted on my WhatsApp, and I had to delete the first one and then put another one. I was like, the rain is doing shakara. And I was surprised to see that someone down, like, I stay in Wuse, so someone down in Buari shared on his status, like, it was really raining. Like, it wasn't just drizzling, it was raining. And then when I woke up later this morning, my friend was like, it's rained in their own side, and he stays in Gwarimpa. So I think the rain was just passing through town and decided to go and make peace with other section of Abuja, but then left us. But it's fine. I'm just really happy that at least rain is coming, and everything I learned, well, part of the things I learned in geography is making sense, because rain is supposed to start March, and then dry season is like November. No, the rain stops around November thereabout, if I can remember my geography. I've always had that in mind for years. But yeah, so I'm really sweaty and it's annoying. But you know what? That's just a chit chat. That's not what we are here to do today. Today, like I said, we're talking about something that really, that really took to heart, something really personal, So last year, September, I had a lot of dreams for myself. I had a lot of dreams, and I think I was vocal about some of them, but I was kind of shy of, my friend was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was actually confused, and she's like, maybe you should do a birthday wish list. I did that, but I was shy. I'm actually a shy person. Sometimes you will not believe that when I post things on my blog, on my pod, or even here, I just log out. And that's why I like to do them in the morning. When I come back, I will now check. I don't get my hopes high because sometimes I don't get enough views. I try to be okay with that because eventually things will get better, right? I did the list. I didn't post it, but I was just really rooting for myself. Anyone that was comfortable with, I would share. Like, I have a birthday wish list though, just in case, kind of. So part of that birthday wish list was getting a landing page on my website. Like, I really want someone that is very good with websites. Like, it has always been a wish of mine to have someone that has website like knowledge, like very good in websites, blogging, and all those things. I will just give you access to my blog, and then you just help me check it. Like, just go around. Like, I invited you to my new house, and you're just strolling to see if things like you have, let's say you're an interior decorator, and I invite you to my place. I'm like, this is what I want to do, so just take a look and then get back to me. Let's see how you can beautify my place, if that makes sense. So that was what I wanted. That was part of my birthday wish list. I also wanted to do a photo shoot, but that's a story for another day. I actually even made a pod on how that birthday went. So if you want to, I hope when I'm posting this, I remember to put the links below. If you want to listen to how my birthday went last year, I'm going to put a link below. So if you care to listen, you can check my blog and my pod, and then you can listen. So I remember visiting. I can call him a friend. I remember visiting a friend at his office. He's into tech. We had a scheduled podcast recording with his partner and eventually with him. So on one of those visits, I met the tech guy there, and he was like, everything the guy does for them, like, and everything tech wise that the guy does, whether for them or like outside work, the guy learned it himself. And I was really inspired. I was very inspired, and I was really happy for him because he's very young. I can't remember if he's done with university or not, but like at that young age, I think he said he was like 21 or so last year, and making the kind of money he was making as a then. I was like, bro, that's a lot of work. Plus, tech is not like the big deal. So yeah. So in while I waited for the person I was to have the conversation with, just small chit chats here and there. I mentioned about my birthday wish list, blah blah blah, and then the guy's like, "What do you like?" When we got talking, in a way, he's like, "So what actually, like, what's it that you actually want?" And I was like, "I actually want a landing page." Like, I told him what I wanted, and he was like, "Oh, that means you want a landing page." And then he showed me a few designs that he has made, and it was actually really good. Now, when he asked me, "What's your budget?" Now, there Kasala boss though. Chiamaka did not have any budget, but truly, I didn't have any budget because I knew tech things are quite expensive, and I was just on a lookout. Like, I was just by the window trying to see what's there from the window. I was just doing window questionings. Like, I want to know so that I have an idea and then like save up for it, kind of. That was my plan. So when he asked what's your budget, I was like, I don't have a budget. I just really want to know like what's up. And that was when he told me that I think because I came through the person I came to see, that he would do it for me for 100,000 naira. I was like, what? He said, yeah, that he usually don't do that. Like, that was one of his lowest charge. Was it 100 or 50? I think it was 100. Yeah, I think it was 100, he said. I was like, really? He said, yeah, that it's quite, like, he was talking plenty. In my head, I was like, see someone else to do photo shoots. Let's not even talk about that photo shoot. And then now you're telling me 100,000 naira. Like, this is why I don't have a budget, because when I hear certain payments for things, the first thing that comes to my mind is my salary. So when he said that 100K, I was like, it's not even up to it. So like, it's not. It was something I really wanted, but at that point, I was like, maybe next time. There's someone at the hospital that's a tech person, but he's always busy. So I kind of just let him be because he's got other things. Plus, actually, I was going to pay him, but I was just hoping maybe like the whole thing will be kind of within marriage. But every time he doesn't have time, and once you tell me you don't have time, I actually do not disturb you anymore. That's how I am. But anyway, so the moral or whatever it is, well, what I'm trying to say is this: if you have a skill that you are good at, don't dim your light. Don't put yourself in a box and leave yourself there. Open that box. Grow. Growth normally takes time, but eventually you start to see the results. Consistency, all the positive things, yes. It's going to drain you, yes. But by the end of, learning and eventually doing that thing full time or even part time, you start to see why you shouldn't have given up. And I'm saying this, I'm also talking to myself, because for weeks now, I'm really slacking in posting on my blog, on my pod, not very much on YouTube. I am so, I won't say busy. There's a way my life is, like how my whole thing is just happening around me. So most times I'm really tired mentally. So picking up my laptop, logging in and everything is kind of too much for me. And I try not to push myself, okay? Sometimes I try to look at it as having 2 hours and then utilizing the 2 hours, but sometimes is it's not easy. Okay, so as I'm saying this, I'm also talking to myself. Like, I literally wake up every day, and within the day I feel very guilty because I feel like I actually should be doing a lot, but I'm not doing them. And it just really makes me feel really bad. But then I just keep telling myself, it will get better. It will get to a point where I'll actually have time to do a lot of scheduling, and then I'll just relax while my content is just going out there, and all I have to do is just promote them. I just know, they said grow from where you are. I am doing my best, but I feel like if I leave where I am, I'm going to do more. Okay, like what I mean is having my own personal time, being in charge of myself and the things happening around me, I am going to do better. But pending the time that happens, I am, daily making that constant effort to put myself together, do as much as I can. So if you have a skill that you are very good at, if nobody has told you, you are very, very intelligent, you've got a skill that you can make money from, you've got a skill that you can train people and make money from. It does not matter how you launch your own. But the point is that you already have this skill and you can do a lot with it. Please, don't shy away from it. Yeah, everybody's singing Sapa everywhere. But people are making money. Don't join them. If you don't have a skill, this is the time. And trust me, going into tech is the best thing. Now, beginning of this year, I wanted to start a particular one. But so far, I was thinking about it this morning during prayers. I was like, Chiamaka, you said you were going to start this thing. No? You haven't even started. When are you going to start? It's a 6 months course, and I know my friend really encouraged me to do the course. And you can't even believe that in the association that I'm a member of, it was something that he wanted to do for the association, and people contributed and people enrolled. It was not like a scholarship thing, and they've started. And then hearing they are graduating by September, I just really felt bad because I have not even started anything. But anyways, I am going to do my best. I'm just really hoping that by the end of this year, I get that certification, I get that skill. It's going to do a whole lot for me, and I don't know. But if you're looking to go into anything at all, just think it through. Go about it once, twice, every day. Manifest, pray, prepare yourself, get a skill. If you can go into tech, that will do you a whole lot of good. So I hope with this experience of mine, you will make up your mind to choose something to do. And when you learn, you teach others and you eventually make income from it. Everyone is doing ebook, like a lot of things. If you're online, it doesn't matter where you are, wherever you are, you can start anything. Okay? Knowledge is power and is endless. Alright? So thanks for hanging out with me. If you are not subscribed on my channel, please do well to subscribe, please. If you like the content, like and then put on your notification bell so that you know when I put out content. Okay, it's been wonderful hanging out with you. Now I'm gonna get ready and go to church. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay helpful. Cheers.